Welcome back, everybody. I got some lead here that I'm gonna melt down and make into cannonballs for salmon fishing, and also I've got a couple of cans here that I'm gonna fill up for my boat anchor. So I'll just fill up these with lead and put a tie off on them for my kayak. So stick around, let's see how this goes. So what I'm doing, taking an old coat hanger and my rusty pliers, and I'm just gonna bend that around and put that inside the lead in the can. So I'll just make this to be a little wider than the can and just loop it around kind of however, just to make it stay in the can. And then this part will be above the lead and I can tie my rope there. That's the plan. So I got my soup cans ready to pour lead. You can see that eye is going to be above, that eye is going to be well above, and then I'll just tie my rope to that. Got the lead starting to melt down there a little bit. Let's see here. See a little bit of it there. Not a whole lot, but you can see a little bit. It's starting to melt now. It'll burn all the dross off the top. And what I'm using is old tire weights, so putting them to good use, I think. So pretty soon here that'll all start on fire on top there and burn off all that dross, or it should anyway. Guess if I could get out of the light you could see better. But it doesn't really matter if it doesn't burn that dross off, because when you pour the lead out, it comes out from underneath of it. The liquid lead comes out from underneath the dross and just makes it all pretty anyhow. I'm not too worried about making it real pretty though for an anchor, so I could go ahead and pour those now because there's plenty of melted lead in there. That's going to be a lot of lead. That's going to take the whole thing. But that's alright, I got more. So there's a lot of stuff in here that wasn't lead. You can see that, all that steel. Gonna have to get rid of that and do something else with it. But you can see that can is almost full. That's plenty for that thing. That's probably a couple, 3 or 4 pounds anyhow. I'll weigh it and see, but I only need about 2 or 3 pounds for the canoe, for the kayak, so I think that'll work. Okay, got the next one full. I'm gonna set it on there, let it melt down. Take a few minutes here, see what this one's like, if it's done or not. It's probably still pretty hot. pretty soft still. That's heavy. Ouch. That ain't going nowhere on the kayak. That is heavy. That's going to be about 4 pounds, I'm guessing. Okay, you can hear it starting to sizzle a little bit on the bottom. I can see down there that there's a little bit of melted lead on the bottom. Once it starts melting, the rest of it just kind of goes down in pretty fast, so it'll probably be a few minutes still, but it's starting to melt it down. And more of it you can get down against that already melted stuff. Faster it goes, it seems like. That's what I've learned anyway. I try to keep the flame off the handle part of it as much as I can so it doesn't get so hot, go through the glove and stuff, but sizzling and popping. See it start, I mean, you can see the silver coming up, so more and more of it's melting. Leave it for a little bit yet. I don't know how much this anchor weighs, but it's plenty heavy. It finally cooled off. I'm guessing that's 4 or 5 pounds. I'll get the scale out and weigh them when I'm done. I don't think some of them are lead because they're just floating on top. Must be steel. I think it's all melted. So, go pour this other one. Get this one out of the way. Oh, that's hot. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Got some steel down in there too, but I don't guess that matters too much. Steel's heavy too. This one is a little bit smaller can, and I'll fill it a little fuller because I got the lid to do it with. That's it. Got a bunch of junk left is all. Now it's time to start doing the cannonballs. Alright, next batch is on. This one will be the cannonballs. Get a good meltdown on that one. But yeah, got some cannonballs. I need to warm that mold up. I'm only going to do the 12 ounce because I don't think we're going to need, this is a 12 and a 16 mold, but I don't think we're going to, let's see, focus camera. See in the bottom there it says 12 and 16. I think we're just going to do the 12 because I don't think we'll need the 16 ounce for salmon fishing. But yeah, you just put those little clips in there, fold it up, fill those holes. This one's dry now. It's just been several minutes. It seemed like it set up a lot faster than that other one did. But I'd say they're just about the same amount of weight, I would say. And I'm curious to see what they actually weigh, because I'm guessing around 4 or 5 pounds. Alright guys, got my scale zeroed out. See how much these anchors weigh. Ouch, they're heavy. This is the smaller can of the two, but I think they're about the same weight. 9 pounds for that one, and 8 3/4 for that one. I think they'll be plenty big enough. That's way overkill for a kayak. Try to get you guys a little closer view here. Starting to melt down pretty good. Should set this thing in there to get warmed up a bit. I don't want it to get too warm though. That's the problem. That'll work. Ouch, ouch. That was hot. Alright. See what happens here. First time I ever used this dye. Or mold. Stick that back on there to keep it going. Man, that fire's hot. Turn it down a little bit. Don't need as much heat once it's going. Filled it all the way up. I'm gonna go drop it right over there on that concrete. I'm guessing it's plenty cooled off enough. Look at that beautiful, beautiful cannonball. That is amazing. I get amazed every time at that. Now all I have to do is stick another one of these little things on there. Go for another one. Flipped in there. Let's pour another one. Ouch, 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 ouch. Why is my finger on there? That thing's hot. Imagine that. Oh, that was enough. got it full. I'm gonna see if I can dump it out already. That one went down over the lead, melted down over the front here. That's why it doesn't want to pop out of there, I guess. Ah. There you go. Number 2 down. Oh, I'm doing the wrong one. I'm doing the 16 ounce. I thought them looked pretty big. Well, fine. Let's do some 12s. I didn't even put this back on there because it's warm enough. Let's do the front one though. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Gonna have to melt that down. I'll show you what happened there. It just started to melt. So, yeah, we'll have to start over with that one. Whoop. Nice thing, it did not get stuck on that wire in there. So I just pulled it out and restarted it. That'll be nice. Evidently, the tip of that mold, I keep saying dye, the tip of that mold isn't hot enough. Warm that up a bit. There, that's a little better. I think that one filled up. Well, hope you enjoyed this. I think I'll end it there. Open this one up, see what it looks like. Yeah, that one did a beautiful one. So, thanks for watching. I like doing my own stuff, kind of. It's kind of fun, and appreciate you coming along and watching, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and come back for more great content. Share it out, and hit the like button. Appreciate it. Have a good day.